Hey guys, Daniel here today instead of Aiden. As most of you know, I am the guy behind the video shooting and editing, while Aiden is the one wrenching and getting his hands dirty. Well, today, we're gonna switch things up and I'll be the one talking and filming at the same time. So the focus of today's video is to really rectify one of the qualms I have with my car. You guys probably saw Aiden review my F87 M2 competition, and quite honestly, there's not much to complain about this car, but as with any car, after you've had it for a while and you get used to it, you can always find, small things that bother you, right? And one of them, to me at least, is Apple CarPlay. For whatever reason, Apple CarPlay in the F and certain G chassis are split screened. No idea why they designed it that way, and I first thought that split screen is optional and there's a way to full screen it. Apparently not. And when I looked through the forums online, it sounded like CarPlay is only available in full screen with iDrive 7.0. But most, I could be wrong, but most, if not all of F chassis and few G chassis, they came with previous versions of iDrive, and that's why full screen isn't available. And apparently, BMW won't upgrade it to 7.0 even if you pay them, so we have to go a different route to fix it. And like I said, all the stuff that you didn't care about when you first got the car because it's so great, all of a sudden you start to notice and it bothers you. First world problems, I know. But if there's a relatively inexpensive way to fix it, why not, right? So that's what we're gonna do and gonna attempt to take care of today. So in searching through various websites, it turns out there are a lot of companies that offer this service remotely. And one of the companies is called Bimmer Remote Coding. I found them through Bimmer Post, which is, as you probably all know, it's a pretty reputable website among BMW enthusiasts. And, I sent the guy a message for a quote for his services. Now, up until this point, we've made it very clear that we've paid for every piece of equipment and part that we used in our videos. All the parts installed on Aiden's 135i were paid by him. And though the videos are TBD, I have an active equal-length mid-pipe, waiting to go on this car, and will also show us installing the Olin's DFE on my S2000, both of which I paid for. But this particular upgrade service, in full transparency, is being provided at no cost. When I messaged Kubax86 or Kuba X86, I don't know if I'm butchering your name. If I am, sorry, dude. But anyways, I DM'd for a quote and asked if he'd be cool with me featuring the install process on the channel. And I mentioned that I wasn't looking for a discount, but it was just a courtesy email asking if he'd be cool with it. Because even if it may turn out to be a free promotion for him, you never know if they'll be against it, right? So as a courtesy, I asked him, and he got back to me and offered a service for free and only asked if I can insert the link to his website. So definitely a pleasant surprise and a nice gesture by him. So thanks Kubax86 for hooking me up, and also really thanks to you, right, our viewers. We're not a huge operation and we have a small following, but this obviously wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for you. So thanks guys, really appreciate the support. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on this. It's a rather simple install, but you do need a few things. First, you need a laptop with Windows as the OS, and also an Ethernet cable to connect the laptop to the OBD2 port. Some installs can be done through USB stick when I read through their website instead of needing a cable, but the M2 comp isn't one of them. After you purchase the upgrade, they're going to send you the directions that are pretty straightforward and easy to follow. So you first need to download their app, and then start the car, and then you connect your car to the laptop with the Ethernet cable. I actually had to borrow a docking station with an Ethernet port because my laptop doesn't have one. So once the laptop is connected to the car, you're going to go ahead and run the app and then enter the code they send you as part of the instructions. I know you can't really see what's going on the screen here, but basically the software identifies the vehicle and then it starts flashing the iDrive. And the whole process, I'd say, took maybe about 5 minutes, if that. It was a pretty smooth update from start to finish. Alright, so it's done flashing. Now let's see how it turned out. Okay, that looks promising. It's definitely full screened and you no longer have the digital compass to the right. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So let's go ahead and take a look at the home screen here. Perfect, perfect, good. And then now let's check the map. Let's go into Google Map. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Holy. I mean, this looks beautiful. I'm actually really happy about this. Alright, I know I had to blur the screen so that I don't give away my street address. So let's go out for a quick drive so that you can see how the whole thing is without the blur. Alright, so that's it guys. Thanks again to Bimmer Remote Coding for this. It's something that I've been wanting for a while and I'm very pleased with how painless and quick the whole process was and also how clean it came out. I know many of you watching probably have questions around the longevity of the upgrade, whether this voids your BMW warranty or what happens if the iDrive gets a factory reset and whatnot, right? If you go to their website and check the FAQ page, all of those are addressed there. So check them out when you get a chance. They in fact actually have a 10% promotion going on at the moment. So check them out when you get a chance. Again, thanks to Bimmer Remote Coding again for this. With that said, that's it for today and we'll catch you on the next one.